Ace, Momo, Raman, Money 먹었어 beef, 피빛, my blink, the old boy, MC Hammer.
Tails.
처음 homie 밥안 갈 때처럼 나 허기져. Show me that real money, not that money 더 안 해. 어디서 나한테 사길. 꺼내 진짜 money, 모니터가 아닌 벽에 걸려 있는 걸로 모작도 다 짜줘. 나는 진짜를 원해. 자판테 그림 하는 거래처처럼 깡깡하는 엄청 고르고 고르지 없어. 훈련에 밴 벌러 눈 good afternoon. 내 150짜리 라식 눈 큐비가 꺼져. 내 눈은 못 속여. 여기 씨발 꼴뚜기들도 octopus. 얘는 벌써 이룬 줄 알아. 씨발 난 얘네 아빠 대진한데 what? 펄떡펄스 혹시나 해서 확인해봤어. 내 whole universe the earth whole universe. 벗겨 백전의 목소리를 웃소리를 입히고 개질을 해봐라. 니네 팀 어떤 새끼가 한 발상인지 그것도 애게 날리려나. one more time 펄떡펄스 혹시나 해서 확인해봤지. 내 universe the earth whole universe. 벗겨 백전의 목소리를 웃소리를 입히고 개질을 해봐라. 니네 팀 어떤 새끼가 한 발상인지 그것도 애게 날리려나. fire Ace 모모 라만 많이 먹었어 beef 피빛 my blink the old boy MC Hammer. 저 시장에 가면 차려줘 homie처럼. homie 밥 안 갈 때처럼 나 허기져. Show me that real money, not that money 더 안 해. 어디서 나한테 사길. 사길. 나랑 사길. Night only jogging.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up.
Look at that. That is spectacular.
That's amazing.
No, it isn't. Gentlemen, that's gorgeous.
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Thank you, Kevin. We all know that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the Greek freak, but he doesn't want to limit himself to any country. He said that family members have told me I can't be the face of the league because I'm not American. But man, if I can't do it being me, then I don't want to be the face of the league. I know where I came from, what me and my family have been through, and it's something I take pride in. Kevin?
Well said, David. Wonderful story. Thank you. Clark, for both teams tonight, unbelievable talent up front.
Kevin, you're right. I love seeing what we have in store in the paint area in this matchup. I think that's likely where this game is going to be decided.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron James is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Morant. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And for the Celtics, We've got Joel Embiid. Jason Tatum is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Young in at the two-guard position. Now here's Morant. Morant with the screen on Wiggins. Here's James. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Here's Young to the paint. Embiid inside. He's against Jokic. 5 to shoot. Embiid with a screen on LeBron. Boston needs to get off the shot. It's Curry outside. A rebound by the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the calls.
Now, Jokic, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. It's good.
Even when you try to lock him up, Jokic finds a way. What a nice, delicate touch from him.
Young inside. DeRozan defending, and Embiid gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
First free throw is good.
The multiple-time MVP, the unique length of Giannis is impactful on both ends of the court. He's an absolute terror for opposing teams.
And both free throws good for Giannis. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Curry against Morant. Now Curry. He had 25 points last game. Over Jokic, and the basket by Curry.
Quite simply, Stephen Curry is the best jump shooter in the history of our great game. And I don't know if it's even a debate.
Now here's Morant. DeRozan passes to Antetokounmpo. DeRozan against Young. And DeRozan kicks to Giannis. 4 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Celtics have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Now, here is Young. And he drives in, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Now, Jokic, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry.
That's a nice job by Jokic, getting fouled in the act, and we know he's going to cash in most times.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Now here's Curry. Embiid with a screen on Morant. Here's Curry with the three. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
DeRozan scanning the floor. And here is James, coming off a stellar performance against Utah.
I'll tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's Young. That one's not going to go. Good D by Giannis. Lakers leading by 3. LeBron outside. Back to Giannis. The pass to Jokic. Over Wiggins. Jokic, no good.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Curry passes to Embiid. Young outside. Passes it to Curry. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to DeRozan. Giannis outside. Wants to get it to Morant and does. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Celtics trail by 3. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, Wiggins does it in so many different ways. That scoring versatility of his, special. This time he got it done in the painted area.
Now here's Morant. Last time out he had 44 points. Fader on the way. And that one's good. Jokic. Jokic has got his second basket of the night.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Young pass to Curry. Driving the lane. Embiid, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And let's take a look now at Joel Embiid's numbers. Great showing for him last season. He was around 28 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Denied by Morant.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
LeBron with the buckets.
Never a bad idea to set up LeBron. I mean, running offense for the King normally works out pretty good for you.
Embiid sets the pick for Young. Unable to get that one. Good D by Giannis. Here's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Up high and stuff the alley-oop.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Fans, the longest section gets free t-shirt. Let's see who gets the longest and who wants a t-shirt. All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
Some is for Boston. Allen comes in for Joel Embiid, and Doncic is subbed in for Young. The Lakers also with a sub. Butler, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Celtics trail by 8. Now, here's Doncic. Count it. Good.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
And slam dunk by Butler.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Clock is at 3. Up again. Antetokounmpo. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Count it. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
Here's LeBron, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Doncic finds Allen. Curry, wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 10.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Back to Morant. And no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Jazz.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. Back to James. Giannis' screen on Wiggins. Tatum against James. That shot missing. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Left side Curry. Doncic outside. Outside Tatum. Pass to Curry. From deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Butler. Rebound Boston. Wiggins outside. Left side Curry. Back to Wiggins. Fires the 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Lakers leading by 5. The pass to Antetokounmpo and stolen by Tatum.
2 minutes remaining.
DeRozan against Doncic.
2 minutes.
Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Giannis. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. James looking around. Passes to Butler. To end the cold streak. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
You know, there's a tenacity to Butler's approach that's really hard for the defense to match most times.
Doncic passes to Tatum. Now here's Wiggins. Doncic dishes to Wiggins. Here's Curry with the 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Trying to get open is Butler. Second chance effort, and it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside. Giannis has got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Tatum. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Curry is inside. Guarded by Morant. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. Giannis' screen on Doncic. Out to Morant. The 9-foot shot. The rebound by the Celtics.
They've been sensational on the backcourt to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Curry against Morant. From deep three-point range. Here's Allen. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. For moments during that quarter, it felt like a one-man wrecking crew. It seemed he was doing everything out there. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to staying confident.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate, and just come here and do your job. I think you don't second guess yourself. You just go out there and play hard and give everything with the team without thinking about nothing else.
Good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. That makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you got to focus on what matters most.
Out of bounds.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Lakers right now, Mitchell is out there with Murray. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Towns in at power forward. Here's Booker, following the basket by Jokic. Paul with the ball. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Now here's Murray, following the shot by Chris Paul. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Nice 4 for 7 for the 4 with that shot. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
Murray, no good.
And, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And Booker kicks the ball. Mitchell against Booker. Over Jokic. No good from Booker.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Jokic. Over Booker. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Towns. Jokic has got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers. Now a timeout called by Boston. And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night, Clark. How exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
You know, Kevin, it was always exciting because you never take it lightly. It's a great blessing to be able to play. And after you've gone through preseason, the preseason games and training camp and the like, you're excited to have the energy of the crowd in the building and the game starting to count for real. So it's always exciting.
Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Second is Trae Young. Third is Chris Paul.
And really two terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
Tipped. Murray with it. Chris Paul covering. Murray, the pass to Mitchell. No good from outside.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Embiid the screen. And the rejection by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
First team foul.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Shooting two.
The first one falls. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell outside. Murray a screen on Booker. The drive by Mitchell. Rejected by Booker. To the inside. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Tatum. Murray looking around. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Embiid, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And Booker kicks to Paul. The pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Embiid with the screen on Towns. Tatum and the dunk by Tatum.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. When you give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
Murray finds Levine. Murray sets a screen for Levine. Los Angeles with another miss. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 6. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Now here's Tatum. He's coming off a 22-point game against Detroit.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heel.
Now here's Paul. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Paul passes to Middleton from downtown. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Looking at some numbers for Zach LaVine, coming off a terrific season. He put up about 27 points per game last season. 5 assists and 5 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 22-point game against Detroit. Takes the 13-footer and misses it off the right side of the rim. Los Angeles leading by 8. Mitchell passes to Van Vliet. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Now we get a chance to check out Nikola Jokic. He's coming off an excellent season. 6th in assists, 8th in rebounding. And he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everyone involved. It's Ball, that time on the assist by Embiid.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Good on the shot. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Ball, the pass to Young. Wiggins surveying the floor. Stolen by Mitchell. Van Vliet, right side. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Butler against Wiggins. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 6.
Butler not afraid of getting bodied up on the drive. I mean, he'll work right through that contact and finish at the basket.
Now here's Middleton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's Butler missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Young dishes to Wiggins. Passes it to Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
The first free throw is good. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And, Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Celtics making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 8 points for him. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Now here's DeRozan. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Van Vliet kicks to Butler. Down low, here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Embiid. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And now, look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Wiggins. 9-point game his last outing. Knocks it loose. Butler with the steal. To the middle. Here's Giannis. Doesn't go for him. Now Boston takes it the other way.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Young, no good. Lakers leading by 12. Here's DeRozan. 38 points for him last game against Utah.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Here's Allen, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
Now here's DeRozan. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Ball.
2 minutes. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Inside, it's deflected. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Now, here is Young. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the drought. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Boston. Curry comes in for Ball. And the Lakers also making a switch. James is checked in. It's Allen on the wing. Back to Doncic. Curry finds Allen. Outside Curry. Allen, a screen on Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Curry's shot is good.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Pass to Giannis. Fades away. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Allen passes to Curry. DeRozan against Doncic. DeRozan with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Embiid.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And the playmaking ability. Curry, good at looking out for his guys and getting them the ball.
Now, Giannis looking to get it going. Excellent D there from Allen. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo, and so that brings the first half to a close. Lakers lead by 9. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Karl Anthony Towns. An impressive first half and a nice start for you guys. How did that happen?
I mean, yeah, we had some great days of practice. You know, this is what happens when you got some days off.
Got the spring in your step again. Thanks, Karl Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, folks. Glad to have you with us. The Joker is in the building. So far, Nikola Jokic has been all business.
The way he's scoring, they're going to need to put up new nets. Aggressive, relentless. I don't know if he can maintain this level of energy, but he's looking really good right now.
And now let's talk about the clash of the Titans in that first half. Big-time performances on both sides.
It's like a supernova colliding. I mean, fans love these star matchups. Always the potential for a huge play. They draw so much attention, it frees up the rest of the team. Oh, and the momentum can change in a heartbeat with these guys on the floor.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Celtics trail by 9. We've got Stephen Curry. Jason Tatum is out there with Embiid. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Young in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Curry. 15 points in the game, and he's able to get it back. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Hands it from downtown. Wiggins has got his 3rd basket of the night. James outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to James. Morant with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And it's Morant missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point game. Wiggins a screen on LeBron. Curry passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid. Taking what the defense gives him. He's a pretty intelligent baller.
Morant finds Jokic. Back to Morant. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Lakers lead by 6. Curry against Morant. Curry dishes to Tatum. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They host the Clippers after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Morant sets a screen for DeRozan. Over Curry. DeRozan's shot is off. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Young with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. And it's sent back by Jokic. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Morant with the screen on Embiid. LeBron drives in. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 8. Outside for Curry. The 3. DeRozan with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Antetokounmpo passes to James. And the shot goes in. And now a 10-point Laker lead.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Young dishes to Curry. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Young. And that's 17 points for Stephen Curry.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Jokic kicks to DeRozan. Back to Jokic. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Young pass to Embiid. It's Curry outside. Again, Curry missing.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Morant kicks to Jokic. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Gobert comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Zach LaVine subbed in for DeMar DeRozan.
1 shot.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Now here's Curry. 17 points in the game. Embiid sets the pick for Curry. Driving to the basket. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. He kicks it to Morant. He feeds it to LeBron. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 15 points. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Now here's Levine after the miss from Stephen Curry. Jokic rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 11 rebounds in the game. Tatum with a screen on Morant. Steps back. Wiggins outside. Young against LeBron. Takes it from 10. Here's Embiid. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Chris Middleton's checked in for Wiggins, and it's Garland in for Curry. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Los Angeles ball.
Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Rudy Gobert is second.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Morant passes to Jokic. Back to Morant. Lakers working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. James kicks to Jokic. Off target with his 3. Celtics trail by 13. There's the pass to Tatum. Embiid with a screen on Jokic. Pass to Embiid. Middleton up top. Defended by Gobert. The kick out to Tatum, trying to end the drought, and the rejection by James.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, "We understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Lakers leading by 13. And here's Morant. He's got 5. Poked loose. Tatum with it. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Young. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And from this range, Young is automatic. Let him shoot, and he'll knock those down.
Pass to James. Pocket 6. Out to Morant. Pass to Gobert. Over Tatum. That shot off, and the Celtics going the other way now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Embiid the screen. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And that one falls for Tatum. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum you know, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete, regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Jared Allen's checked in for Joel Embiid, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Trae Young. Now here's Murray. And it's sent back by Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Tatum. The Lakers also with a sub. Towns is checked in. Middleton outside. The pass to Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Hey, Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
For 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 7. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Murray's got 5. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Now here's Murray. Devin Booker missing his last shot.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Back to Garland. Towns against Middleton. And the rejection by Towns. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket for Middleton. Mitchell passes to Murray. Over Allen. Again, the miss by Murray. Boston's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Passes it to Booker. Here's Middleton. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Gobert. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Garland. And even 3-on-3 break.
2 minutes.
Fades and shoots. Gobert with the defensive effort. Lakers leading by 8. Pass to Towns. With his first shot attempt, and he overshot that one, missing. The Celtics shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, you talk about 3-and-D, guys. Middleton is the epitome of that player. Great range, mid-range game, can defend multiple positions. He does all of that at an elite level.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Clark, many view Middleton as the prototypical perimeter player.
I would not disagree at all. I mean, he does everything and does it all well.
Paul's checked in for Garland. And then for Los Angeles, Antetokounmpo comes in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Murray. Middleton hits them both. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot, and Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
No good on that one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Boston making some changes. Embiid comes in for Jarrett Allen. And it's Tatum in for Chris Middleton. And he sinks the second. Celtics trail by 7. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Doncic finds Paul. Embiid with the screen on Van Vliet. Here's Paul, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred Van Vliet. He's coming off an excellent season. 3rd in steals, 15th in free throw percentage. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And he sported some of the quickest hands in the league last year, putting him top 3 in steals. He was consistently all over the basketball. First one falls for him.
Chris Paul sets a fantastic example for younger players. I mean, CP3 defines what it means to be a pro.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Lakers. No good on the second free throw. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Back to Mitchell. Giannis a screen on Doncic. Mitchell against Embiid. 2 on the clock. Takes a 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Paul passes to Doncic. Booker outside. Embiid sets the pick for Booker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And the first one drops.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Lakers leading by 4. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Van Vliet passes to Butler. And Embiid pulls it down. Boston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Tatum dishes to Paul. Now the pass to Embiid. Back to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the triple. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, Paul loves to operate in the lane, and he's extremely good at it, but he also understands the value of stretching the defense.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Lakers on top, up by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Come on, fans.
3-10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Antetokounmpo, Ja Morant. He's out there at DeRozan. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's LeBron and at the 3 spot. Boston trail. Paul passes to Tatum. Down low. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Morant. And the dump by LeBron.
There aren't many guys that can match LeBron when he's in a really good scoring rhythm. Asserting himself on offense is problems for the defense and good for his team.
Passes it to Curry. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Lakers leading by 3. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Paul. Feeds to Wiggins. Here's Curry with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 20.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
And here's Jokic after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Yep, it counts. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot.
At the line for 2 shots.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
And even if you're not a fan of Curry or a fan of his team, you can't help but marvel at some of the shots this guy sinks on a nightly basis.
He's perfect from the line this time. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. LeBron James on the wing, guarded by Curry. The shot, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. He dishes it to Paul. Celtics passing it around. They get it back. The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it to James. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And the Celtics making a change here. Young's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Morant drives in.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his side. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
And it's Wiggins missing. And Los Angeles guys shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Giannis. A shot missing. Great D that time from Tatum. Young looking around. It's 3 outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Possession by Embiid. They get it back. Morant against Tatum. Count that one.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
On its way from Curry for two. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And Young kicks to Tatum. Dishes to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Again, Curry missing. The Lakers trail. Floats it up for Giannis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. LeBron against Young. Floats one. It's Curry. That time on the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Lakers trail by 3. LeBron outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, this is how effective LeBron is in close. Just takes his time, never in a rush, and exploits holes in the defense.
Pass to Tatum. Wiggins from outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here is Young. Wiggins up top. James covered. Drills it from outside. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for Boston.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Celtics have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's LeBron. Out to Morant. Takes the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Young passes to Curry. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Looking to get back on track here. Rebound Boston.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Wiggins kicks to Young. A crossover, just 5 on the clock. Great positioning on the putback. And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. If Joel has position, there's not much anybody can do to stop him.
Antetokounmpo passes to LeBron. Back to Antetokounmpo. LeBron outside. And they get it. The shot comes out, and the Celtics going the other way now. Now here's Curry. Embiid with a screen on Morant. Curry attacking. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 10. Outside DeRozan. And there's the pass to Jokic. Rebounded by the Celtics. Curry's got his 5th rebound in this one. Tatum with a screen on Jokic. Curry fires from way outside. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Morant against Young. Morant passes to Jokic. Back to Morant. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Now here's Curry. Embiid with a screen on Morant. Curry kicks to Embiid. On the wing, Wiggins, covered by LeBron. And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Celtics. Timeout called the Lakers. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Who wants a t-shirt? Fans, your Celtics answer.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. On defense, the Celtics. Morant, the bounce pass. Giannis kicks to DeRozan. Jokic with his screen on Young. Clock at 4. And stolen by Tatum. And it's Young. And time on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
Got to be careful around Tatum now. If you're not paying attention, he'll take that ball away from you quickly.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And Tatum pulls it down. Here's Wiggins, and the rejection by LeBron.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo. Celtics shooting about 43% here in the 4th quarter. Young, a screen on Morant. Deflects the pass. Embiid with it. Back to Curry. Pass to Young. 5 on the clock. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
From deep, Giannis. That one, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Curry passes to Tatum. Now Curry. Right side Tatum. Over onto the Kumbo. Tatum's shot is off. Lakers trail by 10. 58 seconds left in the 4th quarter. DeRozan's shot is off. Boston shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Celtics.
Tonight they seem committed to the 3-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
Sure did. I mean, this means they'll come out on top in the season series, 2-1 now. Got to be happy about that.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Now here's Towns. And Van Vliet, here we go. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the pick and roll delivers. Van Vliet making the right decision, giving up the rock.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Allen surveying the D. There's the dish to Booker. Over Levine. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got the lead up to 13 now for Boston.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Stephen. How special is it to share your success with your family?
That's what it's all about, man. I know you know when your kids get to enjoy the game and the show, and it's fun. So I'm glad I did something good for them in the fourth quarter.
They'll remember all of it, I'm sure, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.
Maybe they'll hate me. Maybe when the supporters who you knew as fans.